This one simple change in the way that you think could help improve your life for the rest of your days. We would have all heard the saying, I can't afford it. Who heard that one growing up? And now who says that themselves? Of course we do, because we parrot the things that we hear when we are growing up. But how do other people do it? Well, that's the question, and that's the question we want to ask ourselves. How can I afford it? I can't afford to put together an emergency fund. No. How can I afford to put together an emergency fund? That way your brain's going to start looking for some of these answers, and we can actually do some brainstorming to figure out how we can afford these things. How could I afford to buy a Range Rover? You might not know now, but start the process of trying to find those answers. That way your brain's actually going to go look for them rather than just accept, nah, life sucks, I can't afford it, and you're not going to be able to do the things that other people can do. Because we do have to understand that others are doing it, aren't they? So how are they doing it? So let's go and study them. Let's try and figure out from them, well, how have they gone and put an emergency fund together? Oh, they've sold some shit that they didn't need around the house instead of saying, well, I don't earn enough at work. You know, they're doing things to ensure that they can get better results, but they've started by asking themselves, how could they do this? It's a very, very simple change in the way you think, but it's not something that we teach very often. To start with, you've got to start with the belief that you can do the things that you want to do. You can have the things that you want. You can achieve the things that you want. Belief is very low in this country, and that sucks. That means that people quit instead. But we don't want to quit. We want to start by very simply saying to ourselves, how could I afford this? Change the way you think, and that will change the way you see results turn up in your life.